It's they y'all say, yo, y'all say in they lingerie on that Chardonnay. Going touchdowns on your runway. I'm Texas forever like Bombay and I'm Rambo and yo. I'm Billy rich like John Jack. I'm Camo and yo. These thoughts can't clock me nowadays. You wish I was your pound cake. Boy, you know I look good at for. Wish I was your baby mom. Want me to go around and give you good karma, but no. We escalating up in this bitch like elevators. Of course, sometimes shit go down when it's $1 billion on the elevator. Of course, sometimes shit go down when it's $1 billion on the elevator. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. Mama taught me good home training. My daddy taught me how to love my haters. My sister told me I should speak my mind. My man made me feel so goddamn fine. I wake up, post up.
Hello, beauty queens, and I'm back with another video. This video I really enjoyed making for you all. Basically we just did a couple curls in the front, nothing major, just to give it a little volume off the face. And yeah, we did this simple look here, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. And if you like videos like this, just make sure that you comment and let me know. My channel, that way you can keep up with all the latest videos that I'm putting out there. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. By the looks, I know you can see that I've already primed my face. And you do know I use Milk Magnesia, and don't be alarmed, it's supposed to look like this when you put it on. The reason I use this is because I'm oily. If you're not oily, do not put this on your face because it will dry you out completely. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I'm going to use my MAC NC45 Studio Fix Fluid like this, and I'm gonna use to apply that on with a Real Technique Expert face brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 pumps of this on the back of my hand. This time, instead of dabbing the brush on, I'm gonna take my finger and dab it on my face. Then I'm gonna spray my brush with some Fix Plus, and then I'll begin to, you know, smooth it out on all the areas. Okay. The next step, I'm going to go ahead and take my, I got this brush from a little eyebrow set that I got from Walmart, and it just applies my Anastasia. It applies that brow pomade for me exactly how I want it. I wouldn't mind having a bigger brush like this, but so far this is what's been working for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Anastasia pomade, and this is in the color dark brown, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that and do my eyebrows with it. Okay. Alright, beauty queens, don't worry, I'm getting ready to clean them up, and I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder concealer, and this is in the, it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it says 3W medium warm. Of course, you see me use this all the time. And I'm going to take a e.l.f., like a flat e.l.f. brush, and clean my brows up with that. Okay. Okay, next I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush that I got from Walmart. They have Real Technique in my Walmart now, so be on the lookout for that. It's a blending brush. I'm just going to blend that concealer out, okay? And I'm using the color Painterly. And I'm going to put this on my lids to prepare for the shadows we're going to put on. Our Lorac Pro Palette. We're going to go into the first one, and we're going to take that blending brush. Use a blending brush of your choice. I'm going to be using that brush from Gorgeous Cosmetics, that blending brush, and I'm going to be going into the color Taupe. Alrighty, next, in order to deepen that crease area up just a little bit more, I'm going to be taking the color Sable, and that's also from the Lorac Pro Palette. That color there, and I just dig my nail in it, and we're just going to deepen up the crease with that color, okay? Alrighty, next, before we go real deep on the crease, I'm going to go ahead and add our brow bone color, which I'm going to be using the color Cream in that same palette. It's right there. So, I'm going to go ahead with the little brush that I got from eBay. This is just like a little flat top brush, and we're going to fill in our brow bone with it. Alrighty. Next, I'm going to take my Real Technique brush, and it is a brush. It looks like this. It's like it's angled, but then it's fluffy as well. And we're going to use that to pick up the color Espresso, so we can darken the crease up. Now, when we start, we're going to start right here on the outer corner and then move our way up slightly. Just gradually do it, okay? Next, we're going to go into the color. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette for this next color, and basically I'm going to go into that color Salted Caramel. This is a good transition color as well, but I also like using this color on the lids as well, and it looks like this, and it looks just like the name, Salted Caramel. So we're going to go ahead and take a flat shader brush like this, and we're going to go into that Salted Caramel, okay, and put that all over the lid. Alright, next we're going to go back into the Lorac Pro palette and get that fluffy blending brush and go back into Taupe and blend out everything, okay? So everything can kind of come together. And just to make sure that crease stays dark like you want that crease to, we're going to just go back into that and just do a dab of that espresso and just go back over the crease just a little bit, just to make sure it stays dark. Alright, next I'm going to use my favorite liquid liner. Alright, now this next step is very much so optional, just like anything else. I'm going to take my hair store lashes, and they look like this. And I'm going to be using my Duo lash glue, and this dries in a dark tone, so you can get the clear tone. It's the blue bottle. So yeah, this is very optional. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes. Okay, now before I apply my lashes, I just put the glue on. So what you want to do, you're going to wait a moment or so. You don't want to directly put this on your eye. This is a big mistake that we all make, have made before, not allowing the glue time to dry before you put it on your eyelid. That is the key to putting on the lashes properly. It doesn't matter what tool you use. You can use your finger, you can use your tweezers, you can use your lash applicator. Long as you allow that glue time to dry, it will work for you every time, okay? Right, once you get your lashes on, you can go ahead back in with your liquid liner and just do any cleanups that you think is necessary after you applied your lashes, okay? This next step is very, very optional. I know everybody does not like this, but I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer in the lighter shade, which is NC42, and this is in the MAC Prolong wear. And I'm going to use this to basically do all of my highlighting. And I'm going to be applying this with my finger first, and then I'm going to be blending it out with my beauty sponge. And I'm also going to be adding a little bit of Fix Plus to my beauty sponge just to kind of make sure it's moving around well, and it also gives a nice finish to it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put one pump on the back of my hand. That's normally what I use to do all of my highlighting with. Now, next I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Prep and Prime, and you just need to crank this just one time, not much, just to kind of give it a little extra boost under the eyes, okay? Now that we have everything highlighted that we want, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Ben 9 banana powder. And I usually just tap some, flip it over like this, and just kind of tap some in the top of it. And I use my setting brush from Real Techniques. It looks like this. And just kind of set all the places where we highlighted it, okay? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and let this set for a moment. And while we're letting this set, go ahead and pick up your powder brush or your kabuki brush and get your favorite powder that you set your foundation with. And of course, I'll be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is in the color, I know this is the color NC45. I've had this so long, you guys, and I don't know if I'm not using enough or what, but it's starting to go down now, more so that I'm using makeup more. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead into the other places where we didn't highlight and put that powder there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take our fluffy powder brush and dust off the remainder of the Ben 9 banana powder, okay? Okay, now since we went ahead and set all of our foundation and everything, we're going to now begin the contouring process. Now, I won't be contouring as harsh as I usually do, This is actually a brow quad that I picked up from Walmart. It's the Salon Perfect Brow Defining Kit. And I usually use that darkest color here. But now I'm going to go over to this color here, the lighter brown color. And I'm going to use that to contour with, okay? So what you want to do is pucker up your lips like this if you don't know where it's at. And you kind of carve out your cheekbones, okay? And I'm also going to be using that powder a little bit just to contour my nose, which I've done so a little bit with that eyeshadow when I was doing my blending out. But I'm going to put a little bit more depth to that, okay? Okay. Next, we're going to go in with your favorite blush that you want to use. And I'm going to try out this NYX NYX blush. And it looks like this. It's like an orangey color. And you guys remember that Ulta has their NYX products on sale up until Sunday, 40% off. So we're going to use that same brush that we used to contour with, and we're going to just put that on the apples of our cheeks, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and highlight. And I'm going to be using the NYX NYX. And I'm going to use that right on the top of the cheek. And we're going to use that same brush. I'm still going to go back in with my powder brush and blend everything out together just so it will look, you know, more blended and not so harsh, okay? Alrighty, so now it's time for the lips. Okay. So, if you want to, you can go ahead. I think I may go ahead with a nude lip. If you want to do their vampy lip, go ahead and do so. But I think I'm going to go in with my Velvet Teddy today. And first I'm going to line my lips with a dark NYX or NYX pencil. I'm going to take this color here in deep purple. And I'm going to line my lips with this first. Then I'm going to use Velvet Teddy, okay? And get ready to do the hair. Let me grab my wig right quick. And basically I just put on a nude stocking cap. I have 3 braids going to the back, kind of folded the braids back up. Okay, 1 second, let me grab. And you guys, this is the same old wig. I just straightened it out. I didn't do anything to it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my curling iron just so I can put like a couple curls at the front. Alright, and y'all, having this elastic band on here is so good because it makes the wig so secure. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it on. So this is how it looks, just by us putting it on, combing it out, not doing anything to the part or anything. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use that foundation powder that I used earlier to powder my face with. I'm going to use that powder, that same powder. And I'm going to take a small detailer brush like this. I mean, nothing special. And the main part that we're wanting to cover is the part where the lace meets my forehead. So we want to just make sure we put makeup right there. That is like the main area, and it makes it look so much more natural than us just plopping it up there. And kind of blend it out with your finger. Okay. Now that we have that taken care of, I love it straight, but I do like that winged out look in the front. So I'm just going to put a couple curls at the front of the wig. So we're just going to take our fingers and kind of comb that back away from our face. That way we get that look there. Love this look. And basically, everyone, we're done. And now all we need to do is just put our jewelry on and we'll be ready for the road. So, if you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I did, please make sure that you thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Big kisses. Bye.